Hi guys, welcome to Into a Lot. Whether you're blood of my blood, sister from another mother, brother from another father, it does not matter because we are hopefully going to unify and get into a lot. With that being said, let's start with politics, guys. Uh, the man in the White House, Donald J. Trump. No obstruction, no collusion. Are you kidding me right now? Um, I am from New York, born and raised. Some things I've heard about him over the years were very unflattering. I did read the book Art of the Deal because I thought he was a pretty good businessman. At least that's what it appeared to be until it came out. Okay, he didn't really write the book, but now everything that I've ever read, I'm questioning because he just does not appear to be the brightest bulb in the bunch, even though that he proclaimed to be. Uh, the men in the White House have told 9,000 lies, according to the Washington Post, and right now I'm probably falling short, very short, since last count. And that didn't come from me. That came from the Washington Post, who is keeping track of the lies. Who ever heard of such a thing? I mean, what do you like think we're stupid or something? You say one thing, then you come back and say you didn't say it, and we heard you say it. It'd be different if you said it in secret and nobody's ever heard the lies, but we can co-sign that you lied. And it just does not seem to matter. You keep giving this guy a pass no matter what he does. He had said he didn't think Putin tampered with the election. I don't think that is true. But he told us that to our face, live, up close, personal, on TV with Putin standing beside him, and he still got a pass. This is just incredible. We still don't know what they talked about in their meeting because he took the notes from the interpreter. Seriously, we have no idea how in bed he is with Putin. And I think the Democrats are right to check all of that. But you know what? They could have checked some of this stuff even during the Mueller investigation, but kept it to themselves until Mueller finished his investigation. Now, with that being said, really, I don't think it's overkill. That's what some people want to say, but it's not. Why should we have a president that's dishonest, that definitely have his hand in the cookie jar of America? Because him and his family, the end goal is to make sure that they are setting things up for their companies, their well-being, and to further their wealth when he's not the president anymore. So, I mean, how do you sleep at night and just overlook everything that's going on? He spouts low employment, great economy, and all of this is due to him. The best of everything, record number lows of everything, and all this is due to him. I say, in his own words, bullshit. President Barack Obama came into an economy that was basically in the toilet. Not basically, it was in the damn toilet. People were losing their homes, mortgages had just collapsed. The banks were collapsing. The stock market had collapsed. People lost their 401ks. They lost their savings. People were actually committing suicide at the loss of their money. Barack Obama had to pump money into this system in order for us to survive. the car industry was dying, it had all gone to hell. But you don't hear him, you never heard him, excuse me, talk about Bush. Bush did this, Bush did that. No, it's your baby now. You handle it. And I think, no, he didn't do everything we wanted him to do. And, you know, a lot of blacks say, well, he didn't really help blacks, but he did. He just didn't do it at the, I would say, up to the magnitude we wanted it. But come on, you gotta give him credit. Dignity, integrity, honesty. Oh my God, he was reeking of it. The way he treated his wife. Every woman aspired to be Michelle Obama. Just by the way her husband treated her. Not to mention she's one smart cookie and very savvy. And very personable too. People love the First Lady. And that's why Donald Trump keeps throwing that up about Melania. But I barely heard Melania say anything other than plagiarize Michelle Obama's speech and be best, which is not even proper English. So, but with that being said, I don't really have anything against Melania. I don't know why she would be with somebody like Donald Trump, but you know, hey, to each his own. I just don't understand why it's okay for him to do all of these horrible things, say all of these horrible things, cause this much division when we have so many multiracial families in America now. And then the ones who don't want to talk about slavery, make America great again. Please tell me when America was great. Give me the year, the time. For people of color. Okay? People of color. When was America great, guys? With that being said, of course I could go on and on about the president, the things that he says and does. But, I mean, at some point, we're going to have to say, look, enough is enough. And as we go forth, you and I are going to talk about it in great lengths. I'm going to bring different things to your attention. We're going to break them down. Today, you couldn't possibly break it all down today anyway. Not with this amount of information, disinformation, and no taxes. What is that about? If you're so innocent, every president we've ever had has shown their taxes. What is the problem? What are you hiding from us? Okay? I mean, is it that you gifted Putin something and you're taking it as a tax write-off? What is it? Stop with this nonsense about how innocent, how wonderful, and how great you are. Okay? This is your baby now. I am thoroughly convinced that you could have not taken this economy from where Barack Obama took it from to where he left off when his presidency ended. That is why he is so revered, and those of us who, willing to tell the truth, knows that he was a hell of a president. And again, no, he didn't do everything everybody wanted. But who does? No one. You can't, first of all, please everybody. Sure, you want some more things to get done, but he had a Congress that fought him every step of the way. They have even admitted that was their number one goal for 8 years, not to let him have anything that he was trying to accomplish. And that makes me mad as hell. So I want to know what you're going to do about it and how we're going to handle this Trump situation that is out of control. Him and his family have their hand in the cookie jar, and you can bet when they leave office, we are going to pay a heavy price. Everybody was screaming about the deficit going from 300 and some odd million to 600 million, and now it's at 1 trillion and rising. And Trump's only been in office 2 years. The deficit, by the time he leaves, God only knows what it'll be. And who takes a plane that costs 1.5 million every weekend to Mar-a-Lago? Stay your ass at the White House. You have a bed there. Stay there, you and your family. Since you're in there anyway, living it up off of us. But you're too good to stay there on the weekends. Stay your ass there. The rest of us can't go away every weekend. You're supposed to be the president. You're supposed to be setting an example. That big tax cut you did, it was for the super rich. It wasn't for people like myself and a lot of other people. And the things that are to come in that tax bill that you guys conveniently forgot to tell us. Okay? And we're going to also get into that on another day. So as I said, we have a lot to get into. And that's what prompted me to start getting into a lot. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to also bring you other stories of the day. We're going to talk about our politics, and then we're going to move on from that, because there's other things that are happening in the world, and we should not lose sight of just other people. Some things are happening that's inhumane. People are dying every day, and unless it's like a mass shooting or something, we don't hear about it. But just regular everyday people die in many, many ways. There's a lot of atrocities and horrific things happening right here on U.S. soil that nobody's talking about. And I'm going to bring you a piece of that. Of course, we can't get it all in. But then we're going to do some other things. We're going to talk relationship and how that plays into a biblical role, what God says about it. And I can't tell you I want you to believe in God. I hope you believe in God. I hope you believe Jesus is the Son of God. But one thing for sure, most of us can have the conversation, regardless to what your beliefs are. And that's what we're going to try to do. Let's just have the conversation. Okay? I need you to chime in, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Those are the 3 things I need you to hit whenever you come in. Like and share, and if you're already a subscriber, get your friends involved so that we can have the conversation. We're going to go live at times, and other times we're going to have a breakout blog where we all watch it together, give your opinions. They're important to us. So get ready to get into a lot.